Yo, what's up? What's up, world? It's your boy Nas. God, hip hop is real. You already know what it is. It's going down. Battle of the Bay 10 just went down this weekend. Great event. Salute to Diz. Everybody for putting on. Lush. Everybody out there, man. I hope you guys are enjoying all the content coming out from this weekend. Shout outs to all all the leagues that were, GTX for being able to put this together. Shout outs to all the media that was able to cover it live in person. Hip Hop is Real was definitely in the building. Easy be on some Bill-ish. Shout out to Diz. I just seen Easy actually just, talk about that recently with Drizzy addressing that. Frack, what up? We got Frak pulling up today, man. We got Frak pulling up for this. Talking about his battle versus was. What a battle that was. Salute to everybody out here. Okay. Frak!
What up?
Frak
It's good knowledge.
is in the building.
Hip hop is very real right now. It's real.
Frak was good, man. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling relieved, relaxed, enjoying my Monday lyrical battle rap hangover. You feel me?
That's right. That's right, man. Salute to you, of course, man, for putting on a great performance. I enjoyed what you was able to do. I think the fans are loving it themselves. How you feeling coming off of this dope A-Ward battle?
I feel good, man. I feel like it was probably, if not my best performance, one of my best performances at a time that was very relevant, in A-Ward's career and in the battle rap narrative. So I think I'm getting a lot of, getting the similar attention like I did when I battled Diz, where it's, a timely matchup that meant something for the culture. And it's cool to be part of one of those, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Watching you versus A-Ward, I'm definitely like, okay, Frack, man, he's not just gonna come here joking or doing that. He can really break you down. He really, like, you could add the comedy, you could do different things, but you really know how to break your opponent down. Your rebuttal game is crazy too, man. Jeez.
That's something that I wanted to push myself to do, was out rebuttal A-Ward, and I doubted myself. I didn't think I could do it, but I came up freestyle battling. And being able to accomplish that, I was proud of myself for getting those off, because I think that's something he's really mastered. So being able to rebuttal with him, and people saying I out-rebuttaled one of the rebuttal goats, like, that's something that I've been trying to work on in my craft. So it's dope that it went that way.
Nah, facts, man. I gotta say too, man. 2 hours ago, I put up a poll. I said, who won this battle? Frack or A-Ward? I got about 2,000 votes in, 63% to Frack and 37% to A-Ward.
Now, how many people you think actually copped the PPV and watched the battle out of those 2,000?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, but a lot of the comments, there's a couple people that's right just in there. You're right. That just, going with the narrative and things like that. But I'm one of the people that copped the PPV. I watched both days,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? I could see why they're leaning towards you. I'll say.
Yeah. No, I mean, I left that battle. The narrative is, I'm very aware of battle rap narratives, so I left that battle feeling like it was debatable. It was close. I get online, see Frack 30, Frack clear, A-Ward got bodied. So and I watched it back this morning, and I do feel like I was a gentleman's 30. I do feel like I got every But that's because I'm privy to my style. And once it actually comes out, I can see some of the people running this narrative, watching it back and being like, oh, y'all were jumping out the window on A-Ward. It was actually a little bit closer. So I'm just going to, before everyone takes this narrative out the window, I want to say it was, no matter how you cut it, A-Ward did great. It's not like I body bagged him. It was a dope battle on both sides. Even if you say I got every round, it wasn't like I think the third round I got very clear. And the first two I edged. and you could go either way type shit, you know.
Well, just for some of the comments, Frack second and third clear. I see whoever voted for A Ward didn't watch the battle. Ward died. It was bad. Started drinking beer mid battle. Yeah. What's up, Frack? Your phone died? Battle of the Bay 10. Okay, here we go. Frack is pulling back up. Appreciate it, kid. You already know.
Too many notifications, man. I accidentally
It's all
clicked one.
good, man. You on fire right now. I get it, man. I get it. Frack had the best round, but it's debatable. I voted Frack though. 3-0. A Ward
What
died.
is this on? Is this on Twitter or
Oh
Instagram?
no, this is off the poll. The votes that I made with a poll I made, and then the comments off of it. And why people feel the way they felt.
Oh well, yeah. A big battle rap fan, your girl Ray Ray, is in here, and I know she's been like a big fan of the culture. So I appreciate her saying I got it. That means a lot.
What does this mean for you with this win over A Ward? Like, this close to his Verb battle, because do you feel like that affected him in any way? Like, all the Verb things, like, because people are making it seem like, he just wasn't, he looked like he wasn't, he might have been more nervous. Or I seen Verb going crazy this morning on Spaces. He's not good against white guys, all of this stuff. How are you taking this?
Verb's crazy. But here's I think that narrative in itself, I think that A Ward actually prepared crazy hard for this battle and was at his best. And the way I feel is that styles make fights, right? So I think I'm a bad style matchup for A Ward, because this, and I kind of broke some of this down in the third, but some of the stuff he does doesn't come across when it's not someone who's like a more like aggressor, or someone who's bigger than him, like it's someone who, like me, who doesn't really curse that much either, who's funny, who is self-aware. It's a hard style match for him. But someone like Verb, who he's got a lot of aggression and a lot of history in battle rap, is a better style clash for A Ward. So even though people are like, oh yeah, if you lose to Frack, how are you gonna beat Verb, yada yada yada, I actually think him and Verb, I think he's gonna come back crazy against Verb, and I could see that battle being very debatable and fire.
Okay. So you do believe that he will be, because I feel like before your battle, I seen a lot of people had him beating Verb, or a lot of people feel like he was going to beat Verb. But then after you did what you did, it seems like some of the tides are changing. I see different opinions now, and more like, oh man, if Frack did this to him, how's he gonna survive in the blue room and things like that?
What up, Monty Grand National in the building? Yeah, honestly, the way I feel about that is, I think it's the other way around. I think it's gonna be like Big K Vixen type shit. Like A Ward tasted some blood against Big K, tasted some blood against me, and he's gonna come back crazy against A Verb. I think this is actually. I think if I were a betting man, I would start pushing my chips towards A Ward now, after taking a loss and now going into a career defining battle against Verb. This is the time to bet on A Ward if I were the fans, not get more shaky around it.
Got you. As far as for this weekend, how did you enjoy this weekend? Like the return of grind time, and Battle of the Bay, and just 2-day event, all the battles that went down. I'm not sure if you got a chance to even watch some of the things that happened, but I wanted to get your perspective on the whole weekend being there in person.
I was tuned in for sure. Honestly, Lush said it in his intro. He said Frack making his debut on Grind Time, and I didn't even realize it until that moment. I was like, God damn. And thinking about it, like, all this stuff was happening. Battle of the Bay 1, 2, 3 was all happening when I was like in middle school down the road. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I grew up in the Bay. So I was a fan of it on YouTube and shit. I was still too young to come to the events, but I was watching Grind Time. Obviously had a huge inspiration on my style, on like the way I came up rapping. So being a part of that like history in the Bay where I grew up, was definitely a moment for me. And the whole event, you know, was really dope. Everyone killed it.
Everybody killed it. Who was some notable, like for you, what were some of the notable battles? Who you feel like really was like, man, the standout for you? I know it's a 2-day event, there was a lot of battles, but what was some battles that really stuck out for you that you really enjoyed?
Well, to me, Big K might be the best in the world right now. He's just on a tear, and T-Rex was amazing too. So
Facts.
that battle was beautiful. Thesaurus and Hollow, two of my all-time favorites. That was great to see. Pass, I think maybe, you know, it's between me and him for performer of the night last night, and that's my brother. So it was great seeing Pass cook against Reed, who is like, you know, one of my all-time favorites. And then some of the weird battles, you know, some of these the weird battles from Disaster's Imagination and Virality took place. And some of them turned out awesome, bro. Like Lunar C and Marv 1 and Soulcon and QP.
Yeah, that was
and
crazy. So kind of QP was retarded. Like what? Yeah, they was going crazy.
Yeah, that was a great one.